Hello everybody, this is me, Martez. This way, here I go out and about stuff for today. I just want to say good morning to everybody, good Monday to everybody. And yeah, I don't know. I want to really relate to a person or say something actually interesting lady that ironically was a beautiful lady, like I said. Interesting when we say something before. Why America is always about money? You gotta have money to, do anything, everything, and it definitely does suck, you know what I'm saying? And I want to say, particularly to the lady that I watched in the page, I want to say thank you. She's a totally different person. I just want to say, as I read this comic, I wish I could tag her, so tag her name, but due to privacy reasons, I'm just going off the top of my mind right now, so forgive me. Yeah, it's like, and that's true, like, America's all about materialism, all about, keeping up with the Joneses. It's all about, let's be realistic, materialism. If you ain't got tons of money and connections, you're pretty much SOL. And that's something, ironically, I'm dealing with a nasty, sick dilemma myself, you know what I'm saying? If you don't have girlfriends and network and connections, and I just said this ironically, like, a few videos ago, probably like last night or so, USOL basically, and it's like, I do agree with this woman was actually saying she's actually ironic American that she agreed to me. And the way I was reading the comment, it seemed like a very, rightfully so young lady. It's actually different this time, that Americans are very, materialistic, antisocial. It's all about making, all about the almighty dollar bill and all that, And interesting person says to me, it's like, what to do without money? I can't do nothing without money. And that's a particular reason why I got frustrated, because I can't see myself doing regular jobs, working regular work and all that. Like they say, and I want to address what the lady was saying this too, the job is never the hard part. It's dealing with people. It's the hard part. Dealing with toxic individuals, spiteful individuals, let's be real, hateful individuals. And it's, in America, it's like you deal with douchebags, so you deal with, clowns, what I'm saying? I'm just being real. America's a place for making money, not making friends, relationships, not capitulate, meaningful friendship and relationships. Let's just talk about a serious topic, for once, like homelessness, programs and all that that's supposed to help the disabled. Like, that's what I'm going to actually. Oh, crap. Jesus Christ. See that bumpiness and stuff. Yeah, America's basically all about greed, materialism. And it's something that when someone was sharing this to me too, I just want to say thank you, that which is pretty profound. America's not a place if you really care about, being creative, being outside the box, outside your rim kind of stuff. America's about conformality, so you gotta be a conformist, which that sounds like a hypocrite, because I'm a non-conformist, and I laugh with a lot of foreigners and immigrants come here, and I know it's tough. I was talking to actually around the Golden community about this too. They would share something profound about as soon as they, they come to America or come to the West, their whole demeanor, their whole demeanor and essence change for the worse, And it's kind of ironic. I do want to address that too myself a little bit. I'm addressing what the lady was saying, pretty profound. That, and this will sound a little bit xenophobic, and I will admit that to y'all. I really don't like the foreigners that become not intentionally being spiteful or anything. Like, they become more Americanized in their attitude and demeanor and the way they tone and they talk. You know what I'm saying? Now, listen, I ain't got no problem with those who want to make money. That's not, we all got to make money. I get the picture. I get the whole gig about that. But I know that, especially I hate the media and social media. They perpetrate everybody got to be rich. Everybody got to be flashy. You know what I'm saying? Keeping up with the Joneses, the half and the half-nots, I know about these kind of scenarios. Like, for example, I don't care about stocks and bonds because I don't like watching videos bored on my mind of lecture videos. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather just go out and do something versus sit there watching, wasting my time with something that ain't been for me no good if I'm bored or sleeping. That's the same way I was dealing with that with IT. I don't like just dealing with information technology. I don't like just sitting being bored. I don't like being bored. You know what I'm saying? And I'd rather prefer to actually do something versus just watching videos. People nowadays, you know what I'm saying? Sorry. Like, everybody's different, you know what I'm saying? Like, which is funny. You young people in America are whack, man. Like they don't want to do no form of social media, or if it is just, I understand for some entertainment. I'm doing because I love creating, I love making, content, making things, I'm actually doing something, I'm actually being productive, and that's something that I have to agree with this too. Americans are very shallow, and I want to add what the lady was saying, going back to the lady was saying, that Americans are definitely shallow. They don't care about anything interesting unless it's about, capitalism, making money, and I ain't got no problem with that. And some people got mad because, why don't you want to work or so? I've been doing that for 27 years, like literally. I get disrespect. I get fired for no reason. I ain't got no felonies. I ain't got no records. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got no records. I don't cause no scene. I stay to myself and all that. And it's really hard to genuinely make money when you got to put with douchebags and jerks most of my entire life. And that's when I was supposed to be. Me and my partners was forced to forgive headquarters because, well, it's now everything we do costs money. You know what I'm saying? I'm a realist too. You know what I'm saying? Environments where I'm at, I just look around. Just look around. It's very toxic. Nothing's going on. And look at all these dead trees. My bad. Dead trees, saints, and everything I do costs a lot of money. And the lady was actually correct. Actually ironic. I don't want to put her out there like that, but she's actually American. You know what I'm saying? And which actually compelled me to make the video. It's actually pretty profound. Yeah, it's a very comparative video I have to make. For example, it actually baffles me to make a video about this. Like, wow, I almost lost my train for a moment. Yeah. Sorry, I had to wear a mask because that's what required. That's what required me wearing a mask. Still wearing this coronavirus stuff going on. I wish I just be wearing a mask altogether, but it is for what it is. And plus, going back to the lady was saying this too. I just want to show a little bit of the environment real quick. My bad, y'all. Yeah, it really looked like a ghost town. So it used to be real quick. There used to be big buildings here. Now it ain't nothing. It used to be a garden stuff. Phone call. Even I'm getting kind of, it does stagnate, and I do get bored, saying, being around the same place, same people, and ironically, my lady was actually saying about how America's also a car culture. You need a car to get around, which that's very true. You definitely need a car, but it's a controversial thing to say. How can you get a car, insurance, with bad credit and no job, you know what I'm saying, and on disability, and I'm forced to go to these so-called ADCs programs. Shameful to admit this, you know what I'm saying, being on disabilities, you feel less than human because you gotta deal with these programs. The ADCs say they probably talk all this, they want to help me and stuff, which I gotta deal with this today. That's another thing I have to deal with, inconsistent people, liars, just dishonest people. They can't help. They call it because they say just no. So they don't waste their time and don't waste my time, and wasting, thankfully, for my rides is medical, which is medical. But you know, I just hate dealing with dishonest people. You know what I'm saying? And I was thinking I might have to get either a whole new caseworker or so, because, and I hate, you know, this is kind of negative, you know. And it affects my life because, well, I can't sit here and wait forever. I gotta do something with my life, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not intentionally just something bitter or anything, you know. I'm trying to be progressive. It's like I'm around an environment that don't, you know what I'm saying, not interested in helping people, not interested, want to help people. Or if they do, they take a long time, and I grown impatient with it, you know. So I ain't got that kind of patience to begin with. And you know, it's hard to come up with something new when crap, it's got license plates and he's trying to get sued. And that's something that kind of hit me up with delays. Actually, it's like, it kind of compels me to make this video. If the ladies definitely watching, that Americans are all about money, capitalism, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't got, let's be realistic, this sounds shallow even for me. If you don't have the 666, if you ain't 6 feet tall, you ain't making six figures, you ain't got six pack, you're not getting seen. You're not getting hurt either. You're just wasting time, you know what I'm saying? We already talked how bad the dating scene is, so let's just get that out of the way. But everything also relates socially too, you know, because I gotta deal with these useless social caseworkers, and I'm not trying, you know, not being, you know, hateful and spiteful, but they wasting my time, not growing impatient. I started getting mad myself. It's like, hey, you wasting my time out here, you know, so actually help me to do something, you know what I'm saying? And this reminded me of the movie Dreadlock from Tupac Shakur, actually. How, you know, they was dealing with drug dependencies, and so they're trying to get this, you know, the app cleaned up, and so it took them a long time to even get help. And that's the problem I'm dealing with in America. You know, in America, people don't want to help people. You're on your own if you're disabled. If you're disabled or down your luck, you're just SOL basically. You're out of luck, you know what I'm saying? Everything in America is all about a buck, you know what I'm saying? And I hate when I see these foreigners and immigrants, just this sounds xenophobic for me. They come to America, they just become another machine, you know. And I admit this to many people, so I'm not sounding like I'm being intentionally xenophobic. A lot of just come with attitudes, you know. I ain't knocking anybody gotta make a dollar, make a buck, and all. That's not my style or anything. We all gotta survive. We all gotta make ends meet, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm also a content creator. I'm a recorder, artist, songwriter, poet, you know what I'm saying? And also a social media, pretty much influencer, which I kind of have to, because, well, I kind of have to. Just saying, look, you know, I do try to give a little glimpses of environments where I go through and stuff. And it is a very depressing area and scenario on the police. And construction. Anyways, I just want to answer that lady, and I forgot to make a proper video response. So here you go, Martell. If you in America, all it's about is capitalism, making money, and you know, if you ain't got a social status, you're screwed. And that's what, you know, America's all about, big social garbage. You gotta, if you ain't got friends, you're not gonna go far. You ain't gonna have connections. You can't even network. In order to network or have connections, you need friends. You need the right kind of people. And since I live by myself, basically being a social recluse, because people are dishonest, are liars and manipulators, what do you think gonna happen? So of course, it does make me kind of angry and bitter, because I don't want, first of all, they're not considered my time, so why should I be considered their time? Importance or not, money or not, you know what I'm saying? You know, people do have lives, you know, people are busy, people are doing things. Anyways, thank y'all for watching. If you're in America, get out. Don't expect friends, relationships, or social status. America, it's all about making money. That's all it is.